I have zero problem with this list. I know that most of you think this isn't fair, but I think what is triggering the majority of people is the word free. Money down the drain, no point in crying over spilt milk, as the saying goes. I can not confirm that all of these are in fact true. So a couple of years ago, we did mention that there were some perks for the asylum seekers. And this was back when we had the BB Stockholm. You guys remember the BB Stockholm? That big ugly thing that we spent a lot of money on, only for the sewage not to work, I guess. Anyway, money down the drain, no point in crying over spilt milk, as the saying goes, courtesy of GB News. It's listed, but we pretty much know about most of them, and I'm not going to confirm that all of these are in fact true. I'm just going to talk about the ones that I have heard of since back in the day when we had the BB Stockholm, even before that. So let's go down the list, and then you guys can tell me whether or not you think, what am I saying? I know that most of you think this isn't fair, but I still would like to hear what you guys think. Housing and food provided directly by the state. We know about that. Hotel accommodation, including 3-star hotel with facilities such as free Wi-Fi, bar, restaurant, and garden. Weekly allowance, I cannot confirm that one. Free cooking lessons. Free cooking lessons, I can't confirm that one. I don't have any info on that. HC2 certificates giving free dental care, prescriptions, eye tests. Yeah, this is basically free access to a GP. I don't know about the scholarship bit. Discounted Spanish or French lessons from some councils. I don't know about that one. Free bus travel from some councils. Yes, I know about this one because it was in the news back in the day. They were given free bus travel to go sightseeing and come back from the sightseeing. Yes, I'm familiar with that one. Free driving lessons. I am familiar with that one. Free sports and leisure and leisure ticket trips. Yes, I'm familiar with that one because it was attached to the free bus travels out in Wales, I think it was. Free PlayStation. Yes, I can confirm that free PlayStation, but I cannot confirm the yoga lessons. Swimming, group exercise. Yes, gym sessions. I know about that one. That one comes alongside the GP. So the housing, the food, the Wi-Fi, the GP, travel, the PlayStation. I know about those ones. Discount theaters. I don't know about that one. Clothing packs. Yes, I know about the clothing packs. Free mobile. I don't know about free mobile, but if you're getting a free PlayStation, why wouldn't you get a free mobile? Like, do you know what I mean? Like, one's more expensive than the other. Now, we've known about this list for quite some time. Like I said, the BB Stockholm. Some people are acting very, very surprised. This has been going on for a very long time. The government is very careful to not put this out there because it does cause public outrage. British people feel like they're being treated like lesser beings and that everybody else. Because to be quite frank, guys, I don't have a PlayStation. I can't afford a PlayStation, guys, to be quite frank. Free mobile, I'm using the same mobile from like 3 years ago. And that's on me. That's on me. I have every opportunity to get a PlayStation and to get a new phone. Now forget about the PlayStation and forget about the phone. The housing. The housing is a problem, man. I can see why this list upsets people. The reason why people are upset is because these are free perks that even the native British person doesn't get. I have zero problem with this list if it's for women and children. If this list is for women and children, I have no problem with this list. I can guarantee you, like, there's nothing on this list that upsets me if it's for women and children, but it's not. By the way, this leads me to my next point. A lot of young people are unemployed, and a lot of young people feel like or believe that employment is no longer benefiting them because after they've done paying taxes and after they've done paying for all these things, all these deductions, they're not left with much. So they kind of see the generation prior as a generation that were able to get a house at 30, able to get a house at 25, and able to get married and have children and stuff like that. And then when they look at themselves with the current climate, they believe that they're not within any hopes of ever achieving any of that. So a lot of the young people, they don't want to work. They'd rather go on benefits. They'd rather claim mental health. They'd rather claim that 75, 72 a fortnight. They'd rather do that. And it's actually a lifestyle. It's actually considered a lifestyle. So they'll sit there and they'll go, man, what's the point of working? Why am I working if I'm not even going to get close to ever owning a property ever in my life? A £500,000 detached house. I'm not even going to get close to that. I'm not even going to get close to a 300,000 apartment in London. I'm never even going to get close to that. So why would I work? That's the mentality of a lot of young people. And yeah, I don't think this list, I don't think this list is helping, man. I don't think this list is helping at all. Oh my God. If you're a young person and you're waiting to get on the housing list, and then you see this list, yeah, it's not looking good, man. It's not looking good. I kind of get why the young people don't believe that working has any merits to it, simply because of the fact that once their deductions are done, there's not much there that they can grow on. You know what I mean? It's an interesting list. I'd like to know what everybody thinks about this list. My personal opinion, I'll give you guys my personal opinion. I don't have a problem with this list. I have a problem with who this list is for. And that's where my problem is, because women and children I accept, but military-aged men I don't accept. So a lot of you might be seeing this list for the first time, but I can assure you, this list is quite public. Everybody, including the people coming here, know about this list.